Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to the year 2026. Today we take a deep dive into one of the most anticipated machines of modern warfare, the T189 main battle tank. This tank is not just a simple evolution of armored vehicles, it represents a radical transformation of how ground warfare will be conducted in the 21st century. The T189 is the embodiment of firepower, mobility, survivability, and intelligence brought together into a single platform. In this long exploration we will discuss the origins, the upgrades, the combat role, the performance, and the future of the T189 as it comes back to the battlefield in 2026. The T189 is designed as a response to the changing nature of warfare. In previous decades, tanks relied mostly on thick armor and powerful cannons. But modern battlefields are saturated with precision missiles, drones, electronic warfare, and real-time surveillance. A modern tank cannot survive if it only follows the old formulas. The T189 recognizes this reality. It is built not only to fight, but to think, to adapt, and to dominate. This tank integrates artificial intelligence, active defense systems, and powerful networking capabilities to create a machine that is not only a weapon but a command hub. Let's begin with its main armament. The T189 mounts a 130mm smoothbore gun, one of the most powerful tank guns in existence. This cannon is capable of firing new generations of armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds, designed to defeat even the heaviest armor. It can also fire programmable high-explosive rounds that can detonate above, in front of, or inside enemy positions. That means bunkers, entrenched infantry, and lightly armored vehicles can all be destroyed with precision. The gun can also integrate guided munitions, turning the tank into a platform that can hit targets beyond line of sight. A fully automated loading system means a smaller crew can operate the tank efficiently, and rapid fire is maintained without the fatigue associated with human loaders. The fire control system is a marvel of engineering. High-resolution thermal sights, laser rangefinders, advanced target tracking algorithms, and artificial intelligence combine to allow the crew to engage multiple targets in seconds. Even in poor weather, at night, or in environments filled with smoke and electronic jamming, the T189 maintains accuracy. It can fire on the move at high speed and still land rounds with pinpoint precision. This kind of lethality ensures that the T189 is feared by enemy armor and infantry alike. Defense is equally important. The T189 combines composite armor, reactive armor, and an active protection system that creates a layered shield. Composite armor provides the base, built from advanced materials that can absorb and deflect kinetic penetrators. Reactive armor panels explode outward when struck, neutralizing incoming warheads before they penetrate. But the crown jewel is the active protection system. This system detects incoming missiles or rockets, tracks them in real time, and fires countermeasures to destroy them in the air. In essence, the tank has its own anti-missile shield, similar to how ships use close-in weapon systems. With this technology, the T189 achieves survivability levels no previous generation could match. Mobility is another cornerstone. The tank is powered by a hybrid diesel-electric engine system, producing immense horsepower while reducing fuel consumption. This allows the T189 to travel long distances without resupply, a critical advantage in prolonged campaigns. The suspension system is state-of-the-art, providing stability across deserts, forests, mountains, and urban rubble. Crews report that the ride is smoother, reducing fatigue during long missions. With a top speed that outpaces many legacy tanks and the ability to pivot rapidly in confined areas, the T189 combines agility with raw power. Perhaps the most revolutionary feature is the onboard artificial intelligence. The AI system acts as a co-pilot for the crew. It analyzes sensor data, evaluates threats, proposes firing solutions, and suggests maneuver options. It can even identify ambushes and recommend escape routes. While human operators remain in control, the AI provides an invaluable second brain, allowing decisions to be made faster and with greater accuracy. In the chaos of combat, where seconds can mean the difference between survival and destruction, this technology is priceless. Networking is another key advantage. The T189 is not an isolated vehicle. It connects to drones, satellites, and other armored units through secure digital links. This means that one tank can see what others see. Enemy movements are tracked in real time, targets are shared, and missions are coordinated seamlessly. The tank becomes part of a digital web of warfare, enhancing both offense and defense. This capability transforms the T189 from being just a piece of armor into a central node of information and command. In urban warfare, the T189 has proven its value. Tall buildings, narrow streets, and hidden threats create one of the toughest environments for any armored vehicle. But with advanced sensors, drone integration, and reactive defenses, the T189 can survive and operate effectively in these scenarios. Its gun elevation and depression angles allow it to engage targets at unusual heights, such as rooftop positions. Its secondary armaments, including remote-controlled machine guns and grenade launchers, give it flexibility against infantry threats. In open battlefields, the T189 dominates. Against other tanks, it has the firepower and protection to outgun and outlast. Against infantry, its programmable rounds and secondary weapons neutralize threats quickly. Against air attacks, its active protection system and coordination with friendly air defense units keep it safe. It is not invincible, but it is one of the hardest targets to eliminate. The psychological effect of the T189 is also significant. The mere knowledge that such a tank is deployed on the battlefield changes the enemy's calculations. It can deter offensives, slow down advances, and force opponents to rethink their tactics. In modern warfare, morale and perception are as powerful as guns and armor. The T189 brings both. The return of the T189 in 2026 marks more than just the arrival of a new vehicle. It represents the future of combined arms warfare. No longer can tanks operate as isolated units, they must be part of a digital, networked, intelligent system. The T189 embodies this shift. It is not just stronger, but smarter. It is not just a weapon, but a platform. And it shows us what the next generation of warfare will look like. Crews that have trained with the T189 report that the learning curve is steep, but the rewards are immense. The AI assists, but the human crew must still master the machine. The integration of technology demands discipline and training, but once mastered, the synergy between human and machine becomes extraordinary. The crew feels less like operators of a tank and more like commanders of a mobile fortress, directing both firepower and information in real time. Looking at the global stage, the T189 is certain to influence international military doctrine. Nations will either seek to acquire similar technology or develop countermeasures. The presence of T189s in any theater of war shifts the balance of power, making them strategic assets as much as tactical tools. Rival states will study it, simulate it, and